Your boy Victor Wembanyama said he wants to win a championship ASAP. He wants a ring ASAP. So let's take a look at this video and give our take on that.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so before we get started, all right, and talk about this beautiful man, Victor Wembanyama, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron or YouTube member, only $2 per month, link in the description. Thank you for the love. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. I lost the tab. Where's the tab? Here it is. All right, let's listen to Victor Wembanyama say that he wants to win a championship right now, and I'll give you my take on that.
You found out a couple of moments ago you'll be following the footsteps of David Robinson, of Tim Duncan, great French players Boris Diaw and Tony Parker. What are your emotions right now?
Can't really describe them, you know. It's just my heart's beating. I got everyone I love, everyone I know around me. It's a really special moment I'm going to remember for the rest of my life.
There's American fans and NBA fans across the world are still learning about you. What is the NBA? What are the San Antonio Spurs getting with Victor Wembanyama?
Team player. I'm going to make everything to win as many games as I can. And I'm trying to win a ring ASAP, so be ready.
Victor, you found out...
By the way, guys, don't get this like kind demeanor twisted, okay? Wembanyama, he's very similar to like Duncan, right? Like people looked at Duncan, and it's kind of a different spectrum, right? Like when you looked at Duncan, he was just kind of like to himself, quiet, and people question sometimes, hey, how competitive are you? Like you seem like you don't care. Obviously very competitive. Even same thing with Kawhi even. But then if you look at Wembanyama, he comes across like a really nice, kind guy. He's cutthroat. He is absolutely cutthroat. I think he says something in the lines of, if I didn't exist, Scoot would be #1 or something like that. He's cutthroat. He's absolutely nasty, and he is a competitor. Even when he went to Las Vegas and was able to show his skills to an American audience for the first time, he showed out, especially in the fourth quarter. Go back and watch that game versus Scoot, okay? I know a lot of people talk about how well Scoot played, which he did. He played super well, right? But it was the fourth quarter in particular that really impressed me when it came to Vic. I mean, it was play after play after play after play in the fourth quarter with like 4 minutes left. It was just back to back to back to back to back to back to back on both ends of the court, and he just turned it up a notch. So this dude is absolutely cutthroat. For him to have all of these different abilities to his game, for him to have that height, for him to have that versatility offensively, for him to have that defense and be stupid competitive, makes him super dangerous. So don't take this lightly with him saying he wants to win a ring ASAP, okay? One thing that I love about him is he reminds me of someone else that we have on this roster, and that is your boy, Jeremy Sohan. I had to actually go back to my old videos. This happens a lot where I have to go back to my old videos just to bring things up because I can't find the screenshots of these things anymore. But as you can see here, Jeremy Sohan, he was doing like a little dance or whatever, and he was wearing the 2003 San Antonio Spurs championship shirt. And then I also brought up the fact that he put, hey clan, I'm not trying to see you though, man. There we go. He actually posted this on his IG story at one point that said one day, and as you can see, that's our old championship there. So he absolutely wants it. He and Victor Wembanyama are absolutely nasty. So here's the question, all right? And I brought this up during my live stream the other night, last night, or whenever this is posted. I don't know when I'm posting this. And I brought this up, and a lot of Spurs fans are questioning whether or not you go ahead and you try to win. Like right now, you just go straight in. Oh my God, he wants to win a ring right now. We can't screw this up. Relax. Absolutely relax. You allow this first year to see what you got, okay? Victor Wembanyama, he's going to be good. Is he going to be a superstar? Yes. Is he going to alter the franchise? Yes. Is he a generational talent? Yes, yes, yes. Everyone's saying it. He's not some fluke. He's not going to come into the league and be like an absolute bust. The only thing that would cause him to be a bust is if like it's a crazy injury or something like that. But other than that, you know, just Lord forbid, he's going to be a superstar in this league, period. Okay. So with that being said, you don't have to worry about that aspect. But with this first year, let's just see, because what you really want to do at this point is just grow his game, help him develop. He knows why he knows why he wants to go to San Antonio, and it's to develop and become a better player. And he knows that there's a winning culture there, so he knows that he'll be around like Tim Duncan. There's been other great bigs that's come in and out of San Antonio that's had success. Like, he knows what this is about, right? He knows that they're going to actually build towards something, and they're a reliable franchise. Also, with Tony Parker and him being a Spurs fan growing up, he has that connection there too. So all that matters to him, okay? So do not get overly like zealous. And the Spurs are not going to do this, by the way, because we have a really good front office. But a lot of mistakes that teams make is they get a superstar talent, they get a cornerstone, and they just absolutely just go full on in right then and there. They want instant gratification, and you do not want to do that. Look, we got picks on picks on picks, okay? We can try to fill out this season. If we were to make the playoffs, then it might be okay, dude, this is a rookie. He just got us in the playoffs. We just made somewhat of a run. Oh, dude, we got to start building now. You start doing some trades. We might not need all 3 picks in 2025. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, and you're probably not going to need all those picks anyway. But that's my point. Like, all you have to do is just chill, see how this season plays out, and then you make that decision. But do not go full on in. We're just going to give up all of our future assets and just try to win right now. You want a dynasty. You don't want just a one-time thing. You don't want just a couple championships. You want multiple championships. And with that, you have to play it smartly, okay? You have to be a little bit more patient. And I think Vic, as far as his personality and how he comes across, I think that he'll be pretty, patient or whatnot. But on top of that, he's super young. The San Antonio Spurs are super promising. And there's been many of occasions where players have thought, maybe I should go somewhere else, and we were able to convince them to stay, okay? Another thing too to keep in mind, the reputation is so important now. I know some people bring up like Tim Duncan, like, well, Tim Duncan wanted to leave at some point. Guys, the reputation that the San Antonio Spurs have amongst overseas players and just players in general is huge, okay? It is absolutely huge. And because of those moments that we had in history, because of our consistency throughout the years, and because of honestly Tim Duncan and Popovich, we have this image where these players aren't necessarily quick to leave necessarily, okay? Like Kawhi Leonard, I know that's like a one-time thing. Like Skip Bayless brings this up every chance he gets. It was not the San Antonio Spurs' fault with Kawhi. Kawhi wanted to leave regardless. Because if you really think about it, well, was it the championships? No, he won a championship with the San Antonio Spurs. And even if that were the case, he went to Toronto and won a championship. It all came down to his family wanting him to go back to LA, blah, blah, blah. You know the story. We had no control over that. And even when Popovich tried to have a talk with him, which he probably would have swayed his mind, he had to talk to Uncle Dennis. So like he wanted to meet with him in private one-on-one, but Uncle Dennis was there. So it's a lot of BS that happened with that. So do not compare Wembanyama to that situation. That was a really strange one. But with that being said, this is great. This is wonderful. He's legit. He's serious. And I am ecstatic. But anyways, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com or become a Patreon or YouTube member, only $2 per month. Link in the description. And I know that you think like $2 a month, that doesn't help. It does. It helps a lot. The more, the merrier. So I do appreciate all the love, guys. Until next time. Bye.